Maggie, here's a look at run 2 of the holiday race. All right, great job in your first race ever, right? Awesome. Made it down, made all the gates. Well done. Good looking turn there. Looks like we got them rolled up. We're carving. Well done. So a lot of good stuff going on, right? Pretty level there. Leaning in a little bit, but some nice turns. A couple things we can do probably to make them better. One is we've been talking about, we got to narrow the stance a little bit. Sometimes your stance gets really wide, and then it's going to be pretty tough. That's not bad right there, but we'll see at times even wider, and then it ends up being weight on both feet. We can't stand up so tall in transition. And there goes some pretty wide feet there, and we ended up getting on that inside ski. But all right, so we can't stand up really tall in transition, right? We're going to get lower in general. We need to have a little more athletic position. Kind of comes hand in hand with getting the feet up from underneath us, getting low, because we're not asking you to, bend over at the waist a lot, but we want a little bit more bend to the waist, a little bit more athletic position, right? You can kind of see Sophie over there, a little bit lower, of course, than you are. She's smaller, but as far as just, racing in your line, you've got a lot going on below the gate, so it's really round. You can see how far you are off the gate. Because you really have half your turn above and half your turn below, which tends to be kind of then naturally, it tends to get us wide here this way off the gate, where we're looking to have more of a turn shape above the gate, so we finish at the gate with direction done. So we're not really looking to turn around the gate. We're looking to turn around some imaginary piece of snow right there. All right, so let's make sure we're turning above the gate, not around it, especially when it's steeper and offset. I think it becomes flatter, it's okay. Now, Soph over here, having a little trouble, as you can see, comes and decides she's going to check out your course. Yeah, I like that one better. That was nice. But what's nice about it, she gave you some tracks to follow, right? So now you're above a lot of people were down here in this stuff here. You can see all those track marks, and so it just showed you the line. So I got to thank her for that. But again, you can see big wide stance, and a lot of it comes from just kind of started skidding. You lost the outside ski leaning in, so the feet will widen. Good looking turn there, but if we can get those hands forward and a little bit more bend at the waist, and just get a little bit more of a aerodynamic, athletic position. We're pretty tall going by here. You can see Soph there, kind of a little bit bent over, a little bit more athletic looking, ready position, racing position. We don't really see you coming in, standing up pretty tall. We're also going to see you here now. You're going to pop up with a big pole plant. Yeah, I mean we don't mind pole plants. We need them in slalom particularly, but we don't want to stand up, raise the hand dramatically. You got to have a lower profile. So the transition, you're going to see Soph. There's her pole plant, and the pole plant came around. And I think I've been mentioning to you. It came around. kind of came around the corner here. Oops. Let's see if you know what I mean. It kind of came around here and planted. Right, so it came around the side in a little plant without standing up tall. You're going to stand up way tall, picking up the hand, and you've got... So I don't know if it's because you're standing up tall or you stand up tall because you want a pole plant that way, but regardless, keep a lower profile. We cannot extend up in the transition. We're moving forward, not up. All right, so let's narrow the stance a little bit. Let's not pop up in the transition. Move forward, not up. Let's kind of bring the pole around the side, if you will, to pole plant, keeping that lower athletic stance ready position throughout. And when we're in gates, we'll try to turn a little bit more above the gate and less below. But in your first race, awesome job.